Good afternoon, everybody. You are looking live at Cardinal Field in Louisville, and welcome to Wabash Communications' ongoing broadcast of North Clay High School baseball. Today marks the beginning of postseason play as we welcome the Stallions from Christ-Star Rock Lutheran High School over in Centralia for the semifinal matchup of the 1A North Clay Regional. I'm Joshua Zink, along with my broadcast partner Roy Taylor, and welcome to the Zink Building Center pregame show. This week we showcase the Louisville Regional hosted by North Clay High School. Just to recap, the Christ-Star Rock Lutheran Stallions advanced to the semifinal game by beating Sandoval on Tuesday 10-0. North Clay received an opening round bye as the number one seed and currently sits at 22-6. Let me bring in my broadcast partner. He is the president of the Adam Gale Singer Fan Club. It's Roy Taylor. Roy, how we doing, brother?
Good. It's a beautiful day today, man. Wind's blowing.
The wind is blowing. It's warm. It's a beautiful day for baseball here in Louisville. The umpires are just about ready to go. We're going to take a quick break and come right back with the continued of the Zink Building Center pregame show, and then we'll just roll right into the opening pitch. You're watching North Clay High School baseball in the North Clay Regional on Wabash Catch TV.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
First, it was the love of your life. Then, the promotion you deserved. The daughter you planned for. And the son you didn't. Now you're ready for a new home. So how do you properly protect all this? To solve the big challenges of tomorrow, start with simple steps today at Country Financial. If you're ready to start, we're ready to help. So let's get started.
See me, Alex Atwood in Sisney, for your insurance and financial needs.
Welcome back. Real quickly, welcome back to the Zink Building Center pregame show. We're going to roll right into the opening pitch, and I'm going to send it over to Roy for our starting lineups for both teams.
Starting lineup for the Stallions today, they have Colin Ramsauer playing shortstop, Ethan Hankey playing first base, Hunter Childress is the catcher, Josiah Belly is in center field, Langerhurst is the pitcher, Gideon Belly in left field, Jaden Howe, second base, Garrett Alsep, third base, and Josh Winters in right field. And for the Cardinals today, we have Tyson Jones leading off playing center field, Harmon Clifton is the catcher, Briar Repking is the pitcher, Ethan Burkett playing first base, Luke Fleener in short, Holden Clifton in third base, Elijah McCrary is the DH for Colin Ballard, Peyton Kellman in right field, and Alan Reinhardt in left field.
Thank you, Roy. We've timed this thing perfect, Roy. Here's going to probably be the last warm-up pitch. Harmon throws the ball down, and we are just getting ready to go here.
We're professionals, that's
It
why.
is a gorgeous day here in Louisville, definitely professionals. About 84, 85 degrees right now. The wind is howling kind of at a north-south direction, so we'll see how that plays a little havoc with some pop-ups. But we are ready to go here in the semifinal game of the 1A North Clay Regional. It's North Clay versus Christ-Star Rock Lutheran from Centralia. Briar Repking on the mound, and the first pitch is underway, and that is called a strike. It's 0-1. This is Colin Ramsauer. He'll be followed by Ethan Hankey and then Hunter Childress. Roy, we're ready to go, man. This is action-packed already here.
Bang,
this is
bang.
Good, yeah. And quickly Briar starts Ramsauer out 0-2, and it's regional time, folks. Man, it seems like it's gone so fast, Roy.
It's postseason time, baby.
That ball's hit over to Ethan. I guess that's going to be foul. Sometimes I struggle seeing the ball, man.
Yeah, me too.
So that one's going to be foul. He'll set back at 0-2, and what a gorgeous day.
It is.
Started off a little chilly this morning.
That's right,
It's kind of how the days have been lately. But it looks like if the weather forecast is going to keep up, it's going to be like this for a while now.
That's
Finally
great.
beyond the cold weather.
Yes.
There's a pitch from Repking to Ramsauer. That's fouled directly back. He'll stick at 0-2. It's do or die now, Roy. You lose, you go home. You
That's
win,
right.
you advance. Cardinals looking to advance into the regional championship game here in Louisville on Saturday. They will be, if they actually do get the W today, they will be playing, or the winner of this game will be playing the winner of Odin and Sisney, which will be live on Wabash Catch TV tomorrow afternoon. So if you want to tune into that, that would be awesome as well. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ramsauer, the shortstop for the Stallions. He fouls that one off, and it'll stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. He's battling here, Roy.
He's battling
early on
yeah,
here.
I like it.
It's good. I got my Fresca right here, Roy.
Yes.
Ready to rock. We want to thank you for joining us, obviously, on Channel 100 of the Wabash cable system, but also live streaming on YouTube and here at the field on 107.5. Hit me with it, Roy.
W. Dawn.
W. Dawn. It just continues to get better and better every game. It's going to even up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes to Ramsauer. And he takes the one right down to shoot for strike 3, and that'll be the first out of the game here in the semifinal of the 1A Regional, and it's on a strikeout, and it brings up the first baseman, Ethan Hankey. Don't have a real solid information on Christar Rock Lutheran with regards to their record. Try to get that for you if we can. The first pitch to Hankey is fouled straight back. It's 0-1.
Big cut there.
Ethan Hankey playing first base today for the Stallions. Again, Christar Rock Lutheran High School is out of Centralia. And here's the 0-1 to Hankey. A big old hack, just misses, and Breyer works ahead 0-2. It's going to be a big deal today, Roy, for Breyer to work ahead, and we may see multiple arms today. We're not sure. And that one's popped out to deep.
I tell you,
the
that's
wind
trouble.
can take that one.
That's trouble.
And that ball is gone, folks. It's that kind of day here at the park. You pop it up into the air, and there's a good chance it's going to go as Hankey hits a 1-out homer to take a 1-0 lead for the Stallions.
Just like that.
Just like that. And you never know what's going to happen in regional postseason play, Roy.
You just don't.
That's why you can never look ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
I was just thinking to myself, there's these types of teams that you really kind of have to watch for. One is postseason, and 2, they show up with exactly the same amount of players that's needed on the field. You know what I mean?
Yes, and nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose,
and
exactly.
They started off the game in a good way with a home run by Ethan Hankey. This is going to bring up the catcher. This is Hunter Childress, and he starts off at 0-1, and Breyer quickly works ahead. It's going to hope that shows Breyer you cannot leave the ball up.
Yeah.
You got to get the ball down. It's a ground ball type of day if you're pitching, because you get the ball up in this wind, and just like that last one, it'll go for a while.
Yeah. That thing just kept going.
Yeah, you could just tell. No balls, 2 strikes to the catcher for the Stallions, Hunter Childress. And he takes that one on the corner for strikeout number 2 of the inning, and obviously out number 2. And this will be, the next hitter will be the center fielder for the Stallions. It'll be Josiah Belly. See the golf carts out today, Roy?
Yes.
And Belly really fooled on that one. He swings at that one and misses. It's 0-1. Well, Breyer let up that home run, but he is working ahead, and that's important. So hopefully that's a trend we see all day. Misses on that one high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs here in the first inning. Christar Rock Lutheran Stallions take the 1-0 lead here in the top half of the first on an Ethan Hankey home run. And Belly swings at that one way late and misses. It's 1-2. And Belly swings at that one way late again and strikes out. So Breyer strikes out the side, but not before a 1-run homer there by Ethan Hankey, the first baseman for the Stallions, to take a 1-0 lead. You're watching North Clay High School and regional baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
The difference between a good building and a great building is craftsmanship. It's about taking pride in the finished product. It's about being a professional. Unlike other construction companies, you work with Morton Building's craftsmen from conception to completion. From the plant employees who roll the steel to the company driver who delivers the materials to the construction crews, every one of them are Morton employee owners who take pride in exceeding your expectations. Discover the Morton difference today at mortonbuildings.com.
For over 43 years, Bandy's Pharmacy has been your locally owned prescription for better health. With locations in Salem, Centralia, Mount Vernon, and Irvington, our fast, friendly, and professional pharmacists will take the time to explain your medications and give you the peace of mind that you deserve. Bandy's is also the area's largest provider of quality medical equipment solutions. And with a huge selection of medical uniforms and supplies, Bandy's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment truly is your prescription for better health.
As we come into the bottom half of the first inning, you're seeing a replay there of the Hankey home run that gave the Stallions this 1-0 lead going into the bottom half of the first inning. And, man, the wind played a big role in that one, didn't it, Roy?
It sure did.
So if you're pitching today, you got to keep the ball down because there could be a lot of moonshots out of here today with the wind howling like it is. Of course, if you're hitting, you want the ball up a little bit, so got to be thinking of those things. We will be right here tomorrow. Start time at 4:15, game time at 4:30 for the Odin-Sisney game, the other semifinal.
Should be a good game.
It should be a good game. Of course, they will face the winner of this game on Saturday at scheduled for, right now for 11. If Odin is in that game, then they're going to be pushing that game back to 2 p.m.
That's right.
Due to graduation hang up there. So, I mean, graduation isn't that big of a deal. I don't know why they got to move that game back. It didn't seem like it'd be that big of a deal.
You wouldn't
we're playing baseball.
Baseball's more important,
yeah. People got to get their priorities straight here. Either way, it's a 1-0 game. Christ-Our Rock Lutheran over North Clay here in the first. It's 1-0 for the Cardinals. It'll be the normal lineup that we've seen most of the year. It'll be Tyson Jones, Harmon Clifton, Briar Repking, and then Ethan Burkett. Somebody gets on. Ethan will be hitting, then Luke. And Cardinals, real important to kind of make a statement back here in this first inning, try to get that run back. And Tyson Jones takes that first pitch low and away. Speaking of Tyson Jones, Edith Greenwood came through with the cookies again, Roy.
Oh, man, and they were warm.
Oh, they came right out of the oven.
Right out of the oven.
Tyson pops that one out to right field.
That's
Actually,
trouble.
the second,
That's
and
trouble.
That's going to drop. And Tyson's going to get over there with a leadoff single. Not exactly how he wanted to do it, but it fell down, and he got on, and that's what a leadoff batter does, and that's going to bring up Harmon Clifton. Let's talk about how moist these cookies are, Roy.
Oh, my goodness.
I think she probably popped them out of the oven.
Yeah.
Put them in the Ziploc and then sped here. She probably went 80 or 90 to get here to get them to us.
I thought I heard sirens a while ago.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was probably her. She doesn't care. Edith Greenwood with a huge pick-me-up today with the oatmeal raisin cookies. Thank you, Edith. I really appreciate that.
They are delicious.
As we talk, Edith's grandson Tyson moves to second on a steal. It's 1 ball and no strikes to Harmon Clifton now. So the Cardinals threatening with a guy on second base. And that one misses low, 2-0.
So important for the Cardinals to stay back on these pitches today and just make sure they were patient.
Real important to put the ball in play today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of outside factors that could cause some havoc today. And that ball's hit by Harmon over to short. Not going to be an easy play. Comes up throwing, does make the play. A nice little play there.
Nice play there.
For Christ-Our Rock, and that's Colin Ramsauer over at shortstop. And he makes the first out of the inning as he records Harmon 6-3. That moves Tyson over to third, and now infield in early on for Briar Repking. Going to try to throw him out at home here. All Briar needs to do is pop one out in the outfield, look for something high, get it, and then if you get it out far enough, that thing's going to go today.
Yeah, don't overdo it. Just nice, smooth stroke.
That's exactly
Pop it out
right.
there.
And that
Did
ball
that
gets
get him?
by.
Yep,
it looks
sure
like
did.
it hit him. That
Yep.
may have been the best thing that could happen to the Stallions, as that was easily going to be a wild pitch, and Jones would have made it home. But either way, the Cardinals are now setting first and third with one out, and we'll have a courtesy runner over there for Briar. Roy, who we got on that, do you know?
Let me see here. Not sure. I want to say it's Donnie Z, but I'm not sure.
Number 6, I think, is Donnie.
That's Donnie Z.
Donnie Zimmerman running for Briar Repking. First and third for the Cards. Infield still corners in. Middle back now, trying to get the double play in the middle. The throw over, and Donnie's back easily. And this is Loganhurst pitching for the Stallions. And you're going to have to keep your weight back on Mr. Loganhurst. He doesn't throw the ball real hard, but I bet he can place it a lot of different places. A throw over, and that gets by the first baseman. That's going to score Jones easily. And that's going to be an E on Loganhurst as the Cardinals just tie the game. It's a 1-1 game. Now we're back even, Roy.
Just like that.
Just like that. So now I'll be looking for the Cardinals to test the catcher for Christar Rock, which is Childress. And I got to imagine that they're going to be running, and he is. And Ethan takes a big hack. That base was stolen, but Ethan fouls that one back, and it's 0-1. Loganhurst a little slow to the plate, and so there could be a real good possibility of some running today, Roy, if he can't fix that. There's our friend.
There's the Wasp.
Mike the Wasp has joined us today. And that is a strike to, that's a ball to Ethan. And like we mentioned, Donnie Z takes the opportunity to steal, and he's now moved to second base. Yes, Roy. I wish you guys could have seen what just happened to Mike the Wasp that was in there. Roy just laid the smack down. And, man, I like the you didn't hesitate. You just
no,
went
there was no
after
hesitation
it.
in that. Yep.
I mean, that thing had a huge stinger, and you just
It
went
did.
for it. Man, oh, man.
That's a lot of skill.
It is a lot of skill. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ethan Burkett. Zimmerman on second. Cardinals trying to get some runs here. That one's just missed high and outside. Going to run the count to 2-2. And like what we mentioned earlier, Roy, Cardinals going to have to keep their weight back.
Yep. Got to.
Loganhurst's not going to throw it by anybody, so just keep it back, fellas. And that one's fouled straight back, and count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're tied up here, 1-1. If you just joined us, for Christar Rock, Ethan Hankey, the second batter of the game, hit a homer, got the ball up into the jet stream, and it took off at that point. And that's their one run, and then the Cardinals just got that one back by Tyson Jones scoring on a wild pitch. And Ethan's just sitting battling as he fouls that one off as well, and the count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2 to Burkett from Loganhurst. And that ball's hit between third. Nice little play again. I tell you, the shortstop from Christar Rock has shown up to play a little bit.
Flashing the leather there.
Colin Ramsauer makes 2 great plays so far in the first inning. And that one right there saved a run. So that is recorded 6-3, and that's going to bring up the shortstop for the Cardinals, Luke Flainer. 2 down now. Luke trying to get this run home. Donnie Zimmerman at third. And that goes in there for a strike. It's 0-1 to Luke. Two down for the Cards in the bottom half of the first inning. And a nice stop there by the catcher. Otherwise, that's a run. Donnie Z was almost ready to go there.
That he was. He's got some wheels.
Donnie can run, man. Like to see Donnie on the mound today if the Cardinals can get up some. Of course, we gotta do those things in order to get those guys thrown a little bit. But it's also do or die today. So can't overlook anybody. Luke takes that one for a ball. It's 2 balls, 1 strike, and 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. And Luke pops that one out
nice
to right.
Piece of hitting there.
And that one's dropped out there by the right fielder. And luckily, Donnie Z was running on the play with 2 down. And that's going to be an error out there on the right fielder. And Luke puts the ball in play just like what we talked. And Donnie Z scores, and the Cardinals are up 2-1 here in the bottom of the first inning. And again, that's going to be an E9 for Christar Rock. But Luke gets over to first. And now this is going to be the freshman third baseman, Holden Clifton. Holden's going to pop that one out of play. So we have a little time here. I want to give a shout out to Dirty Steve Kelm.
Dirty Steve.
Who is up in his semi-truck up in Stockton, Illinois, watching on YouTube. Steve's brother came up and mentioned that, and he said he doesn't miss a game, so we appreciate Dirty Steve.
That is great.
Checking out the YouTube stream.
You know,
and
guy on the road doesn't miss a game.
Doesn't miss a game.
Just awesome.
Stockton, Illinois is way up north, and so, Steve, we appreciate you tuning in, brother. Right now, it's setting 0-1 here for Holden. And Holden strokes that one over to third baseman. That's easily going to hit the fence. Luke better get on his horse, and he is in. They're going to be sending him. He should make it. And
he's up.
And he does, and the Cardinals are up 3-1 on a double by Holden Clifton. A nice piece of hitting by the freshman third baseman there.
That sure was. That was a nice stroke there.
Hey, Dirty Steve would have loved that hit.
Oh, he's celebrating right now.
He's got to be smiling up there in his truck right now. 3-1 Cards here in the bottom of the first inning with 2 down. This is going to be the DH, Elijah McCrary. Elijah hitting for Colin Ballard today. Colin, of course, playing second base for the Cards. Elijah takes that one low and inside. It's 1-0. So Cards putting some runs up on the board, Roy. That's what we talked about.
Yep.
Got to get it done. They don't just give you the games. Fleener leads off at second. Here's the pitch to McCrary, and that's missed up high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good eye.
Elijah wanted that one, didn't he, Roy?
Yes, he did.
He's like, yes, no.
Tell you what, Elijah puts one up there. It'll go out.
You got that right.
He's got some pop.
We've seen it already. Big double a couple games ago. Cardinals weren't looking too good there, and we had a huge double by Kelm and then a huge double by McCrary, and there's a pass ball, and that's going to advance Clifton over to third. And 2 outs for the Cards. Just 3 balls, 1 strike to McCrary. And the pitcher of record, Loganhurst, for the Stallions is trying to get out of this one with only 3 scored. There's always a different feel in the air, Roy, with regional time.
Oh, definitely.
The urgency sets in.
Sense of urgency is there, yep.
Here's the 3-1 to McCrary from Loganhurst, and he pops that one out. Looked like Ice Bailey was going to get that over there, Roy.
Ice Bailey, baby.
Make sure we get the camera people here. We have Gerald Lappington over here at third, and then Ice Bailey over at first. Did you notice he didn't even flinch when that ball was coming towards him? He's easily
nerves of steel. That guy.
He's got ice in his veins. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the bottom of the first inning. North Clay up 3-1. McCrary trying to extend the lead for the Cards. And there's another pass ball, and that's going to be another score for the Cards as Holden Clifton scores on the pass ball, and McCrary is going to head over to first on a walk. So the Stallions struggling a little bit to get out of this first inning. Loganhurst, 2 walks in the inning and 1 hit by pitch. And really, we've only had 2 hits this inning, Roy. That is Tyson Jones on the little blooper, and then Holden Clifton on the shot down the line here. And this is going to bring up Dirty Steve Kelm's nephew, Peyton Kelm. And Peyton gets a nice swing at that one, just misses.
Man, what a cool nickname.
Oh, yeah. We could start calling you Dirty Roy Taylor.
Yeah, that's true.
Could do that. Those guys in the booth are like, yes, that's appropriate. And
nice
Kelm does a nice job of hitting, and that ball gets by the left fielder, and there's a chance for McCrary to run all day.
Have to get on his horse here.
McCrary looks like a fullback running to give that touchdown, and man, oh man, he's running hard, and he's going to score, and Kelm's going to get a double and then advance to third on the throw, and the Cardinals are just rolling here in the first inning. It's 5 runs. McCrary just chugging there, Roy. I loved it, man. Elisha's showing some speed,
like a freight train.
He was. And then Kelm is going to be at third base again on the double, and then he'll advance on the throwing error. And that's where we're at now. This is Alan Reinhardt up. Allen fouls that one back. And most of this has been done with 2 outs too, Roy.
Yeah, there we go again with the 2 outs.
Kind of the theme for the season a lot. It seems like we got to get a couple outs, and we start rolling a little bit.
Let's go, Al.
I'd love to see Al pop one up in
Yes.
that win and get it out of here.
Oh, man.
Wouldn't that be something?
I may jump out of this booth if that happens.
Yes.
Just celebrating.
Golly, I really want to see it now. Could you do a cartwheel out of the booth?
Yes, absolutely.
I've seen how limber you are.
Yes, I will backflip out of here.
Man, oh man.
And land on my feet.
So, I'm really hoping he does it now. Can it be any at bat?
Any at bat.
Okay. Come on, Al.
Ah!
They knew what was going on, Roy. They knew what was happening. They just went ahead and hit Allen. They didn't want to see you hop out of this booth. So Allen gets hit by a pitch. That is the second person this inning that's been hit by a pitch. And we are batting around right here now. We're going to have the top of the order. We're still in the first inning, and this is Tyson Jones as you see the replay from.
Man, look at that. Right on the 23. Or is it 29?
He's 29.
Yeah.
You know what, though? Adam was right on that replay, Roy.
He was.
Man, oh, man. Of course, I want to get into this Adam Gelsinger fan club that you've started.
Yeah.
You're the president of it. What are the dues for that thing?
Well, it's like basically like a $5,000 due to get in it.
I knew it would be a ton of money.
But you do get a T-shirt.
Okay. The guillotine T-shirt?
The guillotine T-shirt. I basically write on Sharpie on a plain T-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's well worth the money, then.
Oh, absolutely.
First and third for the Cards, and there's another pass ball. That's the best offense we have right now, as Peyton Kelm's going to score. Reinhardt's going to move to second, and the score is 6-1. For $5,000, that T-shirt would
That's
be
a
worth
bargain.
it. Yes,
yeah, it is a bargain.
That's pretty much it, though. You get though, right?
Just a T-shirt.
Yeah, I could see that.
And when the Sharpie runs low on ink, I send a Sharpie too, but that's about it.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Well, that's nice that you just throw in the Sharpie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Golly. That was popped straight up. This may have some problems here.
Oh, my goodness.
Tell you, if it wasn't for the shortstop here, Ramsauer, who made all 3 outs of the inning, the Stallions would be hurting even more than what they are. But either way, the Cardinals put 6 up on the board. So at the end of the first inning, it's North Clay 6. Christ Our Rock Lutheran from Centralia 1. We're coming back with the top half of the second. You're watching North Clay High School baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
Dan's Electric in Flora, Fairfield, and Noble is always ready to help you, whether the days and nights are frosty and cold or hot and humid. As a supplier and servicer of all major HVAC brands, Dan's experienced and licensed technicians are ready to get to work for you. Take care of your interior comfort with affordable heating, cooling, electrical, geothermal, and generator systems with reliable customer service from Dan's Electric.
Going beyond the expected. It's what they do at Pekin Insurance, and it's been their way of doing business since 1921. It's service that goes the extra mile, and product that provides the flexibility to meet all of today's insurance needs and tomorrow's as well. Stop by and see the agents at North Wayne Insurance Agency in downtown Flora and Sisney. They will provide the financial protection and peace of mind that you need and deserve. North Wayne Insurance in Pekin, beyond the expected.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
We are back at you in the top half of the second inning. It's North Clay 6, Christ Our Rock Lutheran 1. For the Stallions, it's Loganhurst, Gideon Belly, Jaden Howe. Somebody gets on, Garrett Alsept. First pitch to Loganhurst is a strike from Repking, and now he hits his next one over to Ballard at second. Colin easily makes the play, and that is the first out of the inning. Colin's pretty solid over there.
Oh, yeah. They don't call him Chainsaw for nothing, man.
That's right.
He's a solid second baseman.
This is the left fielder, Gideon Belly, for the Stallions. Breyer just needs to throw the ball and locate, and we're going to be okay here. If you don't, you're in trouble. Obviously, Hankey showed that the other inning.
Doing a good job of starting ahead every time here.
Yes, he is. That one's missed up high. It's
call it a strike.
But it's not missed up high. 0-2. We're in the top half of the second inning already. And that is strike 3 as Gideon Belly goes down on strikes, and that is the 4th strikeout for Breyer already. The Stallions struggling to put the ball in play here in the mid to lower lineup. This is the second baseman, Jaden Howe. And Howe swings and misses on a high fastball. It's 0-1. 2 down already for the Cards. It'd be nice to get a little 1-2-3 inning here and come back and hit, Roy.
Absolutely.
And a nice pitch there by Breyer. He's got a nice rhythm going right now.
He's just wheeling and dealing right now.
Yes, he is. So Jaden Howe trying to put the ball in play here. And that is right down the chute. And Howe just takes a look at it. And that is Repking's 5th strikeout already of the game. And that will do it for the top half of the second inning. It will remain North Clay 6, Christ Our Rock Lutheran 1. We'll be right back after these messages.
Welcome to the world of custom embroidery. Shirt Tales is here to service all of your embroidery and screen printing needs. From ball caps to teddy bears, we have it all. All custom made for your business or personal needs. We also sell Green Mountain grills and all the necessary products for your backyard barbecue. Call us today at 662-2451 or stop by 134 West North Avenue in Flora or visit us online at shirt-tales.net.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Man, Roy, I love the intensity when you're eating Edith Greenwood's oatmeal raisin cookies.
You have to be intense about it.
You do. I mean, those cookies are so good that you just cannot slack off on them. You got to be focused.
The flavor just bursts in your mouth.
It pops.
Yeah.
And Edith has a way with cookies. I'll say that right now. Yeah. Thank you, Edith. We always appreciate the cookies that you send up to us. There, she's giving us a wave. There, she's waving. Hi, Edith.
There she
There's
is.
Holly sitting by her. We got a nice little view. Normally we can't see anybody, but we've got a nice crowd out there today, so it's awesome. All right, for the Cardinals, into the bottom half of the second inning, it'll be Harmon Clifton, Breyer Repking, Ethan Burkett, and then if somebody gets on, it'll be Luke Fleener up. And so, we didn't get time to do our picks to click today,
We
Roy.
did not.
We will have to get that done next home game. Hopefully, if we can get by this one, it'll be Saturday, and it'll be a pick to click for the championship game. But, again, got to knock this one out first. So far, so good. And that is missed. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Clifton. This is Loganhurst pitching for the Stallions.
Look at that vicious-looking spider, Josh.
Where's it at, Roy?
Oh, man.
I don't see it.
It's gone now.
Either way, Clifton hits that one down the line, and that gets by
he
Belly.
Is running. Boy.
Belly struggling to get the ball out over here, Roy. That one tricked Mr. Belly over here in left field. And Harmon Clifton's going to go for a double on that one. And Harmon continues to produce.
Absolutely.
On the base all day long. And we have a courtesy runner for Harmon. 25. Who we got as 25?
Number 25.
Is that Brighton, maybe?
25
Brighton
is...
Griffey? Just looking out there?
That is Brighton Griffey.
Brighton Griffey. Courtesy runner today. That's awesome. This is a pitcher of record for the Cardinals. It's Breyer Repking, Griffey at second. Breyer takes that one low. And it's 1-0. all kinds of animals up here today, Roy.
Oh,
There's
man.
another wasp. I wonder if that one's the one that you kicked out of the booth a little bit ago.
Yeah, I don't think it
Coming
is.
back for revenge, maybe.
Man.
Oh, Breyer trying to send that one over to the Clay County Highway Department across the street there.
Man, I need to see a chiropractor right after watching that swing. My goodness.
That was Hack City, USA.
Yes, sir.
If he got a hold of that thing, it was going to be still going. But he didn't. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, and the Griffey again on second base. Nobody out here for the Cardinals. And Briers takes a hack at that one, too, and fouls that one off into the field over there. And it's 1-2. Griffey looking to score here on a single. You're up 6-1. You got to see if they can throw you out. You got a little liberty here when you have a nice little lead like that. That one's fouled off again, and I've seen a lot of foul balls. The Cardinals, even though we're up 6-1, kind of struggling keeping that weight back and waiting on the ball here. Longenhurst not pitching very hard. I'm not sure where he's at in the radar gun. I wonder if Brian Peters is back there. Brian always gives us a radar gun number, and so we can see where he's at. Either way, the Briar's up with a 1-2 count. Griffey at second. And a lot of foul balls, you see, Roy. Everybody out in front.
Now, Josh, when you were playing, would you scoot up to the plate? What would your approach?
I would scoot up as far as I could, and I would just tell myself to make him throw it by you and keep your weight back as long as you could. Trust your hands and go for it. It's not easy, though. Sometimes the guys that are throwing, not throwing as hard have a little bit of an advantage because you're just not used to seeing
That's
it.
right, yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Repking, the pitcher for the Cardinals. Griffey at second. And Breyer hits that one. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get maybe 1, maybe 2. Breyer's going to be on his horn. He's going to test that arm, and I think that's probably a good decision as it wasn't even close. And so that's going to be recorded as a double for Repking. And, Brighton Griffey, who is a courtesy runner for Harmon Clifton, scores easily on that. And seems like Donnie Z was just out there, Roy.
He's back out there
Donnie
again.
Zimmerman back out there for Breyer. Donnie scored already early in the game, and, of course, the Cards now up 7-1. Keep your way back here, Ethan. Let it come to you. Burke it up for the Cards. That's the boy. Boy, he skied high. That one may get over on the truck.
Oh, man. I
See
hope
where
it
that
hits
thing
the truck.
lands.
Oh, man.
Did you see Bill back there? Bill was crying as the ball came to him.
What was he doing diving?
Bill, don't get all sad and scared on that.
My goodness, Bill.
He was in the fetal position over there by the truck.
Jeez.
Bill, it's okay. Could you imagine how he'd be up here with these wasps and spiders?
Oh, my goodness, yeah. It'd be awful.
This is Ethan. Let's see if Ethan can get a hold of one here. Not going to take much today. You put it up into the jet stream, it's gone. And that one's missed. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. I thought Bill was going to catch that ball. I mean, he was camped under it, and then all of a sudden he ran away from it.
Well, I don't understand how you catch a ball in the fetal position.
No, you can't do that.
Thumb in your mouth.
Yes. Never seen anything like it. Ball's hit down to third. That's going to be a base hit. And they should be sending Donnie, and they do. And the Cards just rolling around the base pass today as Donnie Zimmerman scoring for the second time on a Ethan Burkett single out to left. And still nobody out here on an 8-1 lead, Roy. This one could get ugly, Roy.
Yes, it could.
Looks like pinch runner here.
Yeah, we got pinch runner.
Coach trying to get some guys in here early. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if Ethan comes back in the game. But, hey, Bill, you got any idea who that is over at first? What number? Number 1, okay. Yeah, Bill got out of the fetal position there. And
just to give us that
Just
number.
to give us, and now he's back into it. Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness.
That's weird.
Well,
he got out for about 30 seconds to give us the number, then went right back into it.
Yeah.
I think he may be scarred by that foul ball. It scared him so much. Golly, I hate that for Bill.
I don't have a number 1 on my roster, North Clay's roster here. I'm sorry, guys. If you guys could get us who that is, it'd be great. I want to say Slayton, but I don't want to say that.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I think it probably is Layton, but we want to get that confirmed. Either way, it's Luke Fleener up. It's Cardinals 8-1 over the Stallions. We're in the bottom half of the second. The Cardinals just rolling along here with 8 runs in the first 2 innings, 6 in the first, and here we've gotten 2 so far in the second inning and nobody out. So trying to just keep the train moving forward here. Luke takes the first pitch as a ball. It's 1-0 to Fleener.
I see a Smitty sighting today, Josh.
Yeah.
Good to see Mr. Smitty out.
Yeah, he came up here for the regional, and it's good to see him out and about. Still gets around real well, Roy.
Yes, he does. Been doing this a long time.
Kind of a legend in the area here covering sports many, many years. That ball's fouled off. It's going to keep the count, run the count to 1 ball, 1 strike, and nobody out. We're going to say that's Layton until we get any other confirmation. I'm going to go with Layton Dawkins.
I'm watching the way he moves, and it looks like Layton Dawkins over there.
Fleener takes that one as a strike. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cardinals not having any problems putting the runs up on the board today. There's 8 here in the second inning. And the Stallions are going to have to figure out a way of stopping this. Here's a 1 ball, 2 strike pitch to Fleener, and that got him. Man, oh man, got him in the elbow. Either the forearm or the elbow. Hope Luke's okay. Here's the replay. Man, that ball just he couldn't really get out of the way.
Got him on the elbow, yeah. It's tough.
He's going to take a little bit and try to walk that one off. Man, that doesn't feel good. Right on the elbow, darn it.
Giving him a little time here, walk it off a little bit, see how he's doing.
Yeah, Luke's a tough kid. He'll be all right. And that's a 3rd hit by pitch today, Roy. I mean, that's 3 hitters there in the first 2 innings that have been hit by Loganhurst. Either way, that's going to bring up the freshman Holden Clifton. Holden really hit the ball hard the first time down the line here for a double.
Backspin line drive, beauty.
A couple RBIs on that. Looking to do the same thing here. We have Layton Dawkins at second base, Fleener at first, and Holden takes a big old hack at that one, fouls it off. You see a lot of balls being fouled off in that area just because we're real anxious, you know. What a gorgeous day today.
Yeah, that wind is really howling right now. That ball is smoked.
And Holden smokes another one at the center. Dawkins is going to score. They're going to score Fleener, too. It does test somebody's arm here. And to throw home, they're going to miss the cutoff man. And now all of a sudden, Holden can move to third. And the Stallions struggling to play fundamental baseball right now, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
And so Dawkins scores for Burkett. Fleener scores. And Holden makes it all the way around to third. That's going to be a single, and he advances to second and third on the throwing error. And the Cardinals have broken this thing wide open. It's 10-1. And that'll bring up Elijah McCrary. Last time up, Elijah got a nice little walk, and then got the chance to sprint around the bases and score a run. So Elijah's been playing a lot better here of late, Roy.
That he has. Been swinging a nice bat.
If you just tuned in, we're only in the second inning, but Crystar Rock put 1 up on the board on a hanky home run in the first, but the North Clay Cardinals came back with 6 in the first, and now already 4 in the second, and nobody out. This one could get a little ugly here. Elijah takes that one for a ball, runs a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Loganhurst misses up high on that one. It's 2-1.
Seems like the Stallions have been out there a long time.
Yes, it does. And they have, and there's no outs. Infield in for the Stallions. They don't want to give up any more runs. And that's the only bad thing about bringing the infield in. There's plenty of gaps to hit the ball through as Elijah gets a no-out single. And another RBI as Holden Clifton's going to score, and that makes the score 11-1 here already in the second inning.
Elijah just tomahawked that thing.
Elijah did a nice job keeping his weight back, and like you said, he drilled it. And it looks like after 11 runs scored, we're going to have a pitching change. So we will take a quick break. Currently, it's North Clay 11, Christ Our Rock Lutheran 1. There's nobody out here in the bottom of the second inning. We'll be right back with more of the second right after these messages.
With over 90 years of combined automotive repair experience, Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They are your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. For your convenience, call 665-3666 for free local pickup and delivery, because at Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Come see my daddy with our boys.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Hey, look at this new camera shot. It shows the crowd walking around here.
Oh,
Adam's
great.
Adam's probably behind that, I imagine, Roy.
Oh, surely. With the boys out there.
Look at them playing baseball with a Gatorade bottle. That's old school. You'd find anything to have a game. Looks like they got, not only are they hitting with the ball is a Gatorade bottle, the bat is a Gatorade bottle as well.
Love it.
Let's do play-by-play here. Here's the pitch. That one's missed real quick there by. Is that Will Ballard? So it looks like Chase Repking's back there as well. And looks like Ballard's getting ready to come to the plate. Repking's setting up. And here comes the Gatorade bottle, and that one's just missed by Repking. And here comes the next one, and that one's missed by Repking as well. Ballard 0-2, and that looks like they're going to switch. And that's how you play a Gatorade baseball. Let's get back to the game real quick here. This is Peyton Kelm. 11-1, North Clay over Christ Our Rock Lutheran. Roy, who's our new pitcher?
This is Hankey now is pitching, and then Langerhurst is now playing first.
Okay, Hankey comes in from shortstop and coming in to pitch. So a new arm for the Stallions. This is Peyton Kelm at the plate. Peyton takes that one high. It's 1 ball, 1 strike to Kelm. Nobody out here in the second inning, and that's bad news for the Stallions as the Cardinals have already put 5 up on the board here in the second, 6 in the first.
Peyton had himself a nice poke last at bat.
He sure did. Been hitting the ball well lately. He pops that one straight up. That's probably going to be the infield fly rule, whether he catches it or he misses it. And he caught it, and that is the first out of the inning on an F6 for Kelm. And that will bring up the left fielder, Big Al Reinhardt. Come on, Alan. Come on, Al. Some of these guys graduated already, Roy.
Oh, man,
Went through graduation ceremonies, so we're not only in the postseason, we're postgraduates now. And Alan's going to take that one low and outside, ball 1. Still in the second inning. Man, the second inning seems like it's taking a long time.
Oh,
no complaints, though. We're putting up 5 on the board.
Good cut by Al
Allen
there.
fouls that one off. Looked like a little hit and run there with McCrary running on the pitch.
Get on top of the ball here, Al.
Most important thing on a hit and run is you make contact when you're at home, when you're hitting. You're leaving that guy out there to dry there if you don't. He's hanging out there. No matter where the pitch is, you're taught to swing and make contact no matter where it is. It could be bouncing up there. You're still swinging. Allen fouls that one straight back. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Reinhardt, the left fielder for the Cardinals. Tell you what, Allen's been a committed athlete for the last 4 years, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of work. He's a much improved baseball player as well, but a great basketball player, that's for sure.
Works hard for everything.
He does. And there goes McCrary. Elijah's easily going to steal second. And I tell you, until they prove they can throw somebody out, you continue to press the issue. And this is Reinhardt here with 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still in the second here, bottom of the second innings. 5 runs across the plate. Here's the 2-2. Allen swings at that one and misses. And that is the second out of the inning. And that's the first strikeout for the Stallions today. That'll bring up the top of the order, Tyson Jones. He'll try to get something going here with 2 outs. Currently, it's North Clay 11, Christar Rock Lutheran 1. Tyson's still trying to get some more on the board here. We're kind of getting greedy. We need some more. Can never have enough. And Tyson pokes that one out to right. He struggled all game, and he stabs at that one and makes the play. I liked your moan on that, Roy.
Look what I found.
And that will do it for the Cardinals. No, not before 5 runs go across the plate. 6 in the first, 5 in the second. That adds up to 11. It's 11-1, North Clay over Christar Rock. We'll be back with you in the top of the third right after these messages.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
Make Wabash Internet your superpower and fly through downloads at super fast speeds. You'll feel like a superhero flying faster than a speeding bullet with Wabash's fiber internet. You'll have the power you need for all your online activities, from streaming movies to online gaming. We offer speeds up to 1 gig. Visit wabash.net to express your interest in Wabash Fiber. Certain restrictions apply. Contact us for complete details.
Come back with you with the last out of the bottom of the second inning. The right fielder for Christar Rock, that would be Josh Winters. Made a stab at it, and he caught it, and that did it for the inning for the Cards. It's 11-1 going into the third inning here. Looks like we got a pitching change, Roy.
Yeah, looks like Ethan Burkett's now on the mound. Briar Repking has moved to short. Luke Fleener in the usual spot over there playing second base, and I believe that's Carson Burkett on first. I'm not sure, though.
Okay. Well, like what we talked about earlier, good to see a lot of guys get some innings here, and that's exactly what Coach Frack is doing. Cardinals looking to advance to the championship game of the regional here in Louisville on Saturday. That game will be played at 11 o'clock. Unless Odin is also in the game, then the game will be played at 2 o'clock. Either way, we'll be here today, tomorrow, and Saturday to bring it all for you. Season has flown by, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
And that one is missed. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. This is Garrick Alsep, by the way. And old Garrett strikes out on that one, and that's the first out of the inning for the Cards and Burkett, and first strikeout of the game for Ethan Burkett. I think you're right. I think that's Carson over there at first base. So brother Ethan here pitching for the Cards. Carson at first.
Now, is that Colin right field?
I think
or is
that's
that
still Peyton over there. I think Colin may be out of the game for now.
Gotcha.
Ethan throws that one first strike of this at bat, and this is Josh Winters who made that play there at the end of the inning. Winters grounds it over to Fleener. Fleener could have thrown that one underhanded and got it. Either way, makes the play for the second out, and this could be a 1-2-3 for the Cards here if we can get Colin Ramsauer, who's our next hitter. So Ramsauer playing a good shortstop for the Stallions, going to lead off. He struck out the first time up against Repking. This will be his first at bat against Burkett.
Had some really nice plays. That's short.
Can play a little bit, right?
Yes.
Ethan does a nice job coming over the top, man. He really gets that arm slot in a good position. First pitch, obviously, to Ramsauer is a strike. It's 0-1. We're in the top half of the third inning. It's North Clay 11, Christar Rock Lutheran 1, and Ethan quickly works ahead of Ramsauer. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Burkett, and Ramsauer lines that out to Big Al. Line drive right at him. He makes a nice little catch. Those are the hardest ones to judge and catch, but Alan Reinhardt does a nice job out in left in securing the final out of the inning. So we're going to go in the bottom half of the third inning. The score remains the same. North Clay 11, Christar Rock Lutheran 1. You're watching North Clay High School Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
Country Roads Realty goes the extra mile to take you home. Managing broker Jessica McCleary, along with Terry Weedman and Judy Reed, bring commitment, integrity, and results, as well as 21st century technology to the business of real estate. Virtual house tours are always open at countryroadsrealty.net. Call Country Roads Realty at 842-SOLD and give Country Roads the chance to earn your business and add you to their long list of satisfied clients.
Napa Know-How.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa Know-How experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa Know-How at Flora Auto Parts.
Got a nice crowd today here in the bottom of the third for the semifinals of the Louisville 1A Regional. Really have a nice crowd all year, Roy. A lot of support. But this one's kind of packed back there behind home plate. And so it's good to see a lot of people out. It's a beautiful day for a baseball game, so there's not a whole lot of better places to be than right here. Of course, you may be watching it at home, which is a good place to be as well.
That's right. Yep.
And right now, currently, it's North Clay 11. The Stallions from Christar Rock Lutheran over in Centralia 1. We're in the bottom of the third inning. For the Cardinals, it will be Harmon Clifton, Briar Ripking, Ethan Burkett, and Luke Fleener if somebody gets on. We may have some subs here soon too, Roy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking myself. I think we have one right now. This looks like
that's Brady, right?
It's Brady Ingram now.
Look at the hustle by Coach John Freck.
Oh, man.
Just going to break a sweat this afternoon. That boy, Coach. That baby.
Look
at that hustle.
Oh, man.
I do that. I'm out for a week, Roy. I'm on the DL. Pulled hammy.
I would have face planted by now.
Heat exhaustion. Mm-hmm. All right, this will be Brady Ingram hitting for Harmon Clifton.
That is
he pops that one straight up.
That's trouble. That's trouble. Oh.
That was trouble, but the play is made. So Brady Ingram comes in and pops that one straight up to the infielder, the pitcher, and that's the first out of the inning. That'll be F1. And this is Briar Repking. Briar takes that one for a ball outside. And again, Roy, this is Hankey pitching?
This is Hankey.
Ethan Hankey pitching for the Stallions. He comes in for Loganhurst. We didn't get a first name on Loganhurst, so we're just going with that one. 2 balls, no strikes to Briar. Need some base runners here. It's 11-1, North Clay over Christar Rock. And Briar sends one deep. Roy, is that going to go or not?
Nope.
And it doesn't. It's going to hit the warning track there. Briar's going to come off.
He's going to go for.
He was going for third.
I thought he was going for
up
3.
11-1. That's not a bad call. Keep him there at second. And let's do some work right now. So a nice little double by Repking. I'm telling you, if you get the ball in the air today, it's going to go. And, hey, look at Rod Stockwell out there just talking it up. He's always so professional. He's got everything down. He looks good today, Raj does.
He looks like he's lost some weight.
I think Raj lost some weight.
That hat fits his head better. Not as tight.
No. He looks like Rogers looks like he's in good spirits today. Burkett takes a strike on the first pitch. It's 0-1. This is Ethan Haney pitching for the Stallions. And here's the 0-1 to Burkett.
Ooh.
And Ethan really wanted that one. He fouled that off. Oh, man. Did he catch it?
Did he catch it?
He caught it.
Oh, look at that.
Man, oh, man. That was a wild little collision. Tell me you got the replay on that thing, Adam.
Oh, man.
Hey, I know Adam's got the replay on that.
Did you see how long
Bang.
it took the umpire to call it?
Look at that catch. What a catch there by the catcher for Christar Rock, which is Hunter Childress. And play of the game so far, Roy, for the Titans. And this is the Luke dog here. And the second out of the inning goes to Ethan, F2. But he'd like to have that one back. And sometimes we get a little undisciplined when that ball just floats up there, sometimes slow. We're going to swing at anything. It looks giant at that point, you know. And that was kind of what happened on Burkett there. This is, again, Luke Fleener playing second for the Cardinals today as Briar Repking moved from pitcher to shortstop. So Fleener moved from shortstop to second.
I never saw
Luke,
it.
I didn't either. Right up the
There
middle, and that's going to score Briar. And the Cardinals continue to put runs on the board every inning. That's one here in the third, and that advances the score to 12-1 on the Fleener single. Fleener got on in the air, been hit by a pitch, and now reaches safely with a single, and that's going to bring up Holden Clifton, who's been on twice.
He's been smoking the ball today.
Yes, he has. Cardinals in good shape in this one so far, 12-1, bottom of the third. And Holden takes the first one as a strike. It's 0-1. Fleener, big lead over at first and throw over. He's easily back. He could take another step even if he had to. Field looks good today, Roy.
It does.
Got rained out yesterday.
I was pretty surprised about that.
I was too. I was surprised that we're getting that much rain, but I know these guys do pretty much anything they can to get the field ready. And there's another hit by a pitch. That's like our fourth hit by a pitch this game. And that'll be Fleener now at second. Clifton moves over to first. And here's your replay. Bang. Right above the knee. So Holden looks like he's okay, and that'll put Clifton over at first. Fleener at second, and Elijah McCrary up to the plate. Elijah having a good day so far. Walked and then got a single the last time up. Ooh, Elijah was licking his chops on that one. He saw that big ball just floating up there and wanted to go yard on that one.
That he did.
Elijah takes that one, and ball evens up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down here in the bottom of the third inning. It's Fleener at second, Clifton at first, and McCrary up to the plate. And Elijah pops that one straight up.
Straight up.
Never know, though. Never know. And that one is squeezed by the pitcher, and that will do it for the Cards. The Cards continue to put runs up on the board every inning as we got one more in the bottom of the third to make it North Clay 12, Christar Rock 1. We'll be coming back with you in the top half of the fourth inning right after these messages.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Life is made up of moments. We care about those moments as much as you do. We are Modern Woodmen, a fraternal financial services organization, member-owned, not stockholder-run, Since 1883, we've supported families, strengthened communities, and helped people reach their financial goals. From protection to saving to retirement planning, let us help you plan for those special moments in your life.
For career opportunities or financial planning, call me, Justin Harness, your local Modern Woodman representative.
We are just about ready to go here in the top half of the fourth inning. It's North Clay 12, Crystar Rock 1. For Crystar Rock, it should be, let's see, Roy, who you got? Hankey, Ethan Hankey, Hunter Childress, and Josiah Belly. And the first pitch to Hankey from Burkett is a strike. It's 0-1. Ethan misses on that one, low and outside, evens up the count 1-1. We are so happy to be able to host the regional this year, Roy.
Man, yeah, absolutely.
That's a nice situation for us. Should be a big crowd today. Should have a good, decent crowd tomorrow with Odin and Sisney. They both both of their fans travel well, and then, of course, Saturday, if we can secure this win, that ought to be a real nice crowd on Saturday. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ethan Hankey. Hankey fouls that one off over here by the third base coach, and we'll try it again, a 1-2. 12-1, North Clay over Crystar Rock. North Clay scoring 6 in the first, 5 in the second, and then 1 there in the bottom half of the third. And Ethan is going to strike out Hankey, on 3 pitches, and that will be the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, Hunter Childress. Childress, first time up, struck out as well, trying to put the ball in play here for the Stallions. And Ethan misses low on that one, 1-0. Getting a nice effort from our camera people today, Jarrell Lampington and Ice Bailey over at first base. The Iceman.
The Iceman.
One ball, 1 strike, and that one's fouled off. It's going to bring the count to 1-2. And Coach Freck is hustling everywhere today, Coach. You see that?
Yes, I did.
My goodness.
It's like a puma.
He is a puma. And Ethan strikes out the second batter of the inning, Childress. And that's 2 Ks here this inning just for Ethan. He's got 3 on the day, and then that'll bring up the center fielder, Josiah Belly.
What are you doing after this?
Belly way behind, Roy. Ethan just throwing, man, catching it and throwing. That's all that needs to happen right now. It's 0-2 to Belly, and let's see. Ethan's got a nice little rhythm. He's going right back at it, and that would be 0-3, which means it's a strikeout, and that will do it for the Stallions in the top half of the fourth. No runs, no hits. We're coming back at you in the bottom half of the fourth. It'll be North Clay 12, Crystar Rock Lutheran 1. You're watching North Clay High School Regional Baseball on Wabash Catch TV.
I'm Mike Dye from Max Dye Incorporated. Since 1964, we've been doing business with one simple idea. Treat people right, and they'll come back. So whether you're shopping for a new GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or pre-owned vehicle, or need service, we can help. Our qualified sales representatives and expert auto technicians provide you with straightforward, no-hassle shopping and service every time. Come see what we mean when we say hometown friendly, the way car shopping should be at Max Dye Incorporated in Salem.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
We are back at you here. It's North Clay 12, Christ-Our Rock Lutheran out of Centralia 1. And it looks like Kelm, Reinhardt, then the top of the order, Jones. Oh, look at this stretch. Oh, that felt good. Look at that.
Man.
Oh, look at that.
Bang, bang, bang,
hey,
bang.
That's the most movement I've had for a week. Woo, man, look at that.
I must have jumped out of the booth.
Yeah, you were on the playing field at that point.
Yeah.
Man, you can go back and forth like that, huh? That's awesome. I tell you, I popped my back doing that, and that felt great. I needed that. And, of course, I knew that was going to be on the
Thank God they didn't have a camera on what I was doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't even want to see that. Roy was stretching over here. So, did a cartwheel and do a nice little bridge, and man, oh, man.
Landed it, too.
You did. You did.
Looks like we got a new pitcher here for Christ-Our Rock.
Who we got, Roy?
Looks like we got Ramsauer now is number 14 is pitching. And number 8, Langerhurst, has taken over shortstop duties, and Hankey is now playing first base.
Thank you, Roy. So Ramsauer goes from short to pitching. He's done a heck of a job over at short, so they're gonna maybe miss him, but trying to stop the bleeding here, and I can understand that.
Uh-oh, we got a mound visit already.
This would I don't know if this officially counts as a mound visit. The first pitch hasn't been thrown.
Okay.
I would assume that this would be a mound visit.
Oh.
Never seen this before, Roy. Pitching
wow.
change. Not one pitch. The warm-up pitches are all the guy Ramsauer is going to get.
Oh, man. This is havoc for my
Yeah, you're going to keep
stats
track
over
of
here.
this. So right now we're a little bit in confusion. Number 7 is now going to be your new pitcher.
So number 7 is Howe.
Okay. So Ramsauer doesn't even get in the books as a pitcher. Threw about 8 warm-up pitches. Coach didn't like what he saw, so he's bringing a new guy in. Never have I ever seen that, Roy.
Oh, man.
And not one pitch thrown there. So
where did he go? Where did Ramsauer go?
He's disappeared, Roy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Here he comes.
There he is. I think he was checking on Bill.
Okay.
Bill back there in the fetal position folks.
Still in the fetal position?
Yep.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks like he is eating a bag of popcorn. If we could get that shot right back here is the location of Bill.
Yeah.
Can't do it, unfortunately.
Okay, so Ramsauer goes back to short, it looks like.
Well, we're going to who is this, Roy? You told me already, and I didn't write it down.
This is Howe.
This is going to be Howe pitching. Jaden Howe, who is playing second base.
And then it looks like maybe Langerhurst is now going to second. I'm just guessing.
I'm just confused at this point, and I'm just going to let it be. All we know is Howe's pitching, and
okay.
And due up for the Cardinals will be Peyton Kelm.
Howe pitching. Ramsauer is now in short. Bill Holman still in the fetal position. Okay, I think we're good to go.
Yes, everything seems right now.
Yes.
If someone from the crowd could help Bill, that'd be great. Adam and Don are just not helping at all. I think he'll be okay.
I think
he may
he
get
will
a little sunburn out there like that, though. Not sure why he's got his shirt off either, Roy.
I don't understand that.
That's the sunburn going to happen. Still got the Wabash hat on, though.
Does have a beautiful tan on.
He does. Gorgeous tan. And we are back at you. This is Jaden Howe pitching. The Peyton Kelm going to be leading off for the Cards. 12-1 North Clay over Christ-Our Rock right now in the 4th. And, Roy, this one's going to be over here before we know it, because if the Cardinals can hold them in the top of the 5th, that will be the 10-run rule.
Okay.
And, of course, need to build off those leads. 12-1 right now. And that one's hit over to second. And the first out of the inning is recorded 4-3 for Peyton. This will be number 29, the left fielder, Alan Reinhardt.
Oh, man.
Hal misses way up and way outside on that one. It's 1-0 to Reinhardt. And Reinhardt sends one deep. We got it, Roy. We got this one. Get out of here.
Yeah! Ding dong!
Yeah, Big Al.
There it is!
Big Al got a little Tom Sawyer playing. We talked about it. It'd be great if Allen could get that homer, baby, and he comes
my
through.
Goodness.
Boom, shakalaka.
In case you guys just missed it, I just jumped out and climbed back in the booth just now.
I don't know what was more impressive, that home run or what you just did.
Oh, most definitely the home run.
Big Al Reinhardt getting Tom Sawyer played for him here, and love to see that, man. We talked about it'd be great if Allen could hit a home run this game, man. He delivered.
See if we can get a curtain call for Al.
Yes, crowd going crazy. Give that curtain call, Al. Cardinals up 13-1. Man, oh, man. Exciting right there. We wanted Al to get one.
That's right.
Not sure how many Al's got on his career. That may be the first one.
But that was great. That was line drive.
Yes, it was. He hit the ball well.
That's right. It wasn't a bloop or anything like that. It was nice backspin line drive.
So Reinhardt connects and goes yard. This is Tyson Jones, 2-0 to Tyson already. Tyson gets the right pitch. He'll go yard too, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's 3-0 now. Man, I like this. That made my day right there.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh!
And Jonesy gets hit. I wonder what the record is being hit by a pitch. There's I think this is the fifth player that's been hit by a pitch here for the Cardinals. There's only one down here in the fifth inning. Excuse me, this is the fourth inning.
Man, look at the hustle of Rod Stockwell out there.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of umpires that just come to watch Rod umpire.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's about 10 umpires out there in the crowd right now.
He runs a clinic every year.
Yes, he does. And that one's easily stolen by Jonesy. And all of a sudden, the Cardinals are threatening again with Tyson Jones on second base. And this is Brady Ingram, who came in for Harmon Clifton. So good to see Brady getting some at-bats right now. He's been in and out of the lineup all year. Another freshman that's added a lot to our team this year. Brady takes that one high. It's 2-0. I think Brady's catching, too.
Yes, he is.
Brady takes that one for a strike. It's 2-1. If you just joined us, North Clay up 13-1 in the bottom of the fourth. Looking to close things out and move on to Saturday's championship game if they can get it in the fifth. Get a 3-out and leave, I guess Christ Our Rock could still score even two more and still be the 10-run rule. It's 3 balls and 1 strike to North Clay catcher Brady Ingram. You've got Tyson Jones at second base. Ingram takes that one on the outside corner for another ball, and he'll run over to first for a walk. Good eye there by Brady.
Got it well.
Brady's going to be a good one, Roy.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be a real good one. Now up for the Cardinals, Briar Repking. And again, if North Clay can hold this lead in the fifth, this one will be in the books. So it's Jones at second. Repking takes that one for a ball. And Brady Ingram over at first, and that's a pass ball. And Jonesy will move to third, and Ingram will move to second. And now the Cards threatening again now with runners at third and second with only 1 out. And, man, you were ready, dude.
I was ready.
Wasper right back have joined us up here. And he is playing around with Roy.
Uh-huh.
And you're right behind him now, and now he's okay. Well, we'll just deal with it, I guess. And that one's swung and missed by Briar. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. One's across the board, 1-1-1 right now. Briar looking to get a little sacrifice fly here, pop one in the outfield. You got another run home.
Ooh, big cut.
Briar's taking hacks today. Got to keep that head in there. That's the only thing.
He's won some of that home run action.
Yes, he did. He saw Al. He's like, I got to give me a piece of that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't even think they got on. Excuse me.
And 2 balls, 2 strikes to Breyer. The bats have come out today. Christar Rock really not helping themselves, hitting 5 different people, and I think they got 5 walks as well. So that's 10 people you put on base.
Yep.
You know, that didn't have to be there. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes to Repking. There's 1 down. Again, Jones on third and Ingram on second. And that one's right on the corner, and Breyer is going to strike out on that one. And that is the second out of the inning, and it's going to bring up Ethan Burkett. You know Ethan wants to send one out, Roy.
Oh, definitely. It's been a while since we've seen
Yes, it has.
Ethan put one out.
He's swinging the bat well today, though. And that one's fouled off. And Howe works ahead of Burkett 0-1. 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one's missed high. It's 1-1.
The Wasps have been all over us today,
Yes,
Josh.
they have, Roy. Good thing we're tough, man.
Uh-huh.
Because we're left defenseless without any spray up here.
That's right.
I really don't think the spray is a problem. I just don't think they want to provide it to us.
Yeah.
And
I don't see how spraying the equipment is a problem.
Me either. Ethan takes that one for a ball outside, runs the count to 2 balls, 3 balls, and 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. North Clay put 1 across the board already. It's 13-1 over Christar Rock. And load up and take a hack here, Ethan. And he does. And, man, he hit that ball hard down the line. That's easily going to be a single. It gets by Belly in left field. 1 run scores, 2 run scores. Ethan's going to have a double on that one. Belly tosses it in and just doesn't know quite where it's going. That ball rolls into the infield. Either way, Ethan's going to stay there. And North Clay 15, Christar Rock 1. This one's turned out to be a blowout, Roy.
Yes, it has.
Ethan hit that ball hard.
He did. On a rope, too.
Yes, sir.
That's a hard hit ground ball. What we got here? Is that Donnie Z again? It is. That's Donnie Z.
Donnie the ZZ. This will bring up the second baseman, Luke Fleener, and Zimmerman's going to easily move over to third on the pass ball. And Cardinals right there again. Don't really need the run, but you sure would like to see Luke get a nice little stinger here, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of stingers, that Wasp is just hanging out with us.
All over me right now.
Get that net. Man, if you can get that thing.
We're going to have to put it on video.
Did you get it?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, man, you just made him more mad now. Oh, he's over here. Oh, he just left. He's like, I'm not dealing with that Taylor guy.
See how that Wasp just went into a fetal position all of a sudden?
Yes, just like
Just
Bill.
like somebody I know.
Yes. Yes, I tell you, it's kind of a weird day at the ballpark with Bill, unfortunately, struggling today. I see Adam bringing him like little packets of M&Ms and little Skittles, and that's nice of you, Adam. Trying to resuscitate Bill. Here's a 3-0 to Fleener. And Luke's hacking on that one.
He wanted some of that.
Well, he got it, and he fouled it off. And that leads the count to 3-1. $15-1, North Clay over Christar Rock. Luke's going to take that one. A good eye. I mean, you could tell he wanted to swing that bat,
Yes,
but disciplined enough. He walked, and that's a nice move there by Fleener, who's having a nice day. Been on base 4 times. So Donnie Zimmerman over at third, Luke Fleener at first base, and this will bring up the third baseman, Holden Clifton.
2 for 2 for the day.
Yes, sir. And
Make that 3 for 3.
3 for 3 as Zimmerman's going to score. Fleener's going to – I'm not sure what happened, and that's going to do it. 15-run rule after 4 just got into play. Saw Luke running off the field, thought, what are you doing? And then I realized 16-1 will be your final, so that's going to do it. So the Cardinals will move into the championship game on Saturday, and that game, again, will be played at 11 unless the winner of the Odin-Sisseton game is Odin, and then that game will be played at 2 p.m. on Saturday. We invite you to join us tomorrow as well to, in fact, watch that game. It'll be Odin versus Sisseton. Pregame show will start at 4:15, game time at 4:30. But for today, that's going to do it. North Clay 16, Christ-Our Rock 1. And that will be the end of the season for the Stallions of Christ-Our Rock Lutheran. We'll take a short, quick break, go into the Zink Building Center post-game show, give you some stats, and we will get out of here. Again, final score, North Clay 16, Christ-Our Rock Lutheran 1. You've been watching North Clay High School baseball and regional action on Wabash Catch TV.
At Rollinson's in Salem, we take pride in offering American-made appliances by Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid. Plus, we service everything we sell. Shop our showroom of cabinetry and countertops. Not sleeping well on your current mattress? Hurry on over and see what Serta quality is like. Our flooring stands alone in selection and price, bringing you Mohawk brands that you know and trust. Stop in today and let us help you get the best results for every room in your house.
Commitment. At Salem Rural King, Commitment is serving your community the way we would want to be served. Commitment is a newly renovated store with more hard-to-find items for the whole family. Commitment is knowing that when you shop at Rural King, you'll find everything you need in one stop. Farm, home, sporting, automotive, clothing, and much more. Come on over to Salem Rural King and experience our commitment for yourself. 1410 West Whitaker in Salem.
Shop now as we unload. Savings by the truckload.
Hi, this is Craig from Salem Tire Center. Our business is getting you on the road and keeping you there. That's why we're a proud provider of the Michelin tires, including the Michelin Defender family, Michelin's longest lasting tires on the road. Stop by today at Salem Tire Center, Route 50 and I-57 in Salem, or call us at 548-5045.
We are back at you in the Zink Building Center post-game show. It's a winner today, and the replay of us looking for something. I assume that's the Wasp, Roy.
I think so, yeah.
Now we're live. Here we go.
Hey, there we are.
It's a North Clay winner today, 16-1 over Christ-Our Rock out of Centralia. And North Clay advances to the regional final game on Saturday against the winner of Sisseton and Odin. Unfortunately, Christ-Our Rock ends their season today as they lose again 16-1. Let's go over to Roy for some post-game stats. Roy, what you got?
Well, it's really easy for Christ-Our Rock. They had Ethan Hankey's home run, and that was about it.
Yeah, that is pretty easy.
Yeah, I mean, for North Clay, we had Tyson that went 1 for 3 for the day. Harmon Clifton goes 1 for 2. Brady Ingram goes 0 for 1. Bri Repking goes 2 for 3. Ethan Burke goes 2 for 4. Luke Fleener goes 1 for 2 with a walk. Holden Clifton goes 3 for 3 with 4 RBIs.
Nice day.
Yeah. McCrary goes 1 for 2 with an RBI. Peyton Kelm goes 1 for 3 with an RBI, and Ellen Reinhardt with a big bomb, baby.
Big Al with the homer. I'd love to
Yes.
see that, man.
Yeah, and
I'm going to have to check with him to see if that's a first career homer.
Oh, man. Hit by pitch, we had Clifton, Repking, Fleener, Jones, and Reinhardt all hit by pitch.
Six people hit
by pitch today.
Well, that's different. But either way, the Cardinals get it 16-1 and advance to the championship game of the regional final. I've said it before, but just to recap real quickly. We will be televising tomorrow's Odin versus Sisney game with a 4:15 pregame show start and 4:30 first pitch. And then the championship game will be on Saturday. And again, it'll either be at 11 o'clock if Sisney wins that game, and if Odin wins that game, it'll be a 2 o'clock start. But the most important thing is the Cardinals have now advanced to the regional championship game, and it sure would be nice if we could bring home another regional, Roy. We've
Sure would be.
A lot of success over the last 10 years in regionals, and hopefully we can put another one up on the wall there at the high school.
Absolutely.
And so I think that's going to do it for us. Again, final score, North Clay 16, Christ-Our Rock Lutheran 1. For our camera people, Jarrah Lappington and Ian Bailey. For everybody in the booth, it's Adam Gelsinger, Don Ross, Bill Holman, and for my broadcast partner, Roy Taylor, I'm Joshua Zink. We will see you tomorrow if you want to tune in. Again, Sisney versus Odin, 4:30 start on that. But for now, it's North Clay 16 and Christ-Our Rock Lutheran 1. So we advance to the championship game on Saturday, and that will do it. So everybody have a good night, and we will see you tomorrow afternoon. Take care, everyone.